I've known Robert McConnell for a long time, probably 10 years, and I've not just seen him on the dais, up there as an official. I've spent a lot of time with him over dinners, so I really think that I know the man very well. And he is one of the most honest and forthright persons, high ethical standards of anyone that I've ever met. He is quite an extraordinary person in that way. When he says something, you know that it's going to be what he says. He's not going to change his story. When he gets in front of another group or talking to somebody else, you know that what he says is what he means and what he's going to work for. I like that about him. He works very hard. Actually, I think you would call him a workaholic. He's well educated. He has a degree in law. He did some graduate work in public administration. So he's smart. He's intelligent. He can read the fine print. And the thing of it is that he will read the fine print and understand it. And then the nice thing about Robert is that he's really a common man. He has no ego involved here. And so when he talks, he's not trying to impress people. What he's trying to do is distill what he's read and put it into words that everybody will understand so that you know, what is he thinking? Why did he make this decision? And it usually makes a lot of sense. He has a lot of common sense, basically. He served in the infantry in Vietnam. That's about as common as you can get, and it really did have a profound influence on him. When he gave his talk at the Veterans Day ceremony a few years ago, there was not a dry eye in the place because he got really down to the nitty-gritty of guys next to him that didn't make it. And he almost broke down in tears himself just talking about it. It had a profound influence, and I think that is what's motivated him to want to do public service. He said that his life was spared, and he feels like he owes it to make his life worth something. So he's not ego-driven. He's not out for a lot of power. He's not out to make a lot of money. He has no ambitions on moving on to higher offices, really. He just thinks that he has something that he can really offer as supervisor of this district. He sees things that he would like to change. He thinks we've been getting shortchanged on the money that comes into Solano County and that he can do something about that. He feels like he has specific ideas about transportation, the homeless population problem, Mare Island, goes on and on. He's a person who's not just going to get up there and glibly tell you, vote for me and here I am, and he's going to tell you what he wants to do. He's not beholden to any moneyed interests. He's a totally independent, transparent person. He believes in the common man and thinks that if we give the common man adequate information, they'll make good decisions. So transparency is one of his real outstanding qualities. He's a forthright person. I just think he would be an excellent supervisor for this district and bring about a quality of life for Vallejo that we need. There's a lot of money coming into the county. He thinks that we're not getting our fair share of things. So he's got my vote, that's for sure. I hope he's got your vote as well.